how to build a AI created product business. My name is Vishal. I've done over 20 million plus in revenue for myself and for my clients. And I've spent over $10 million on paid ads. And I can tell you AI created product business are one of the easiest business to start. It's literally because AI creates the product, right? Creating a product takes a lot of time. If you're building a SaaS company, writing a code takes a lot of time. If you're building an e-commerce company, right? Getting a product from China or from Singapore, right? From different countries takes a lot of time, right? So if you are building a AI created product business, it's the easiest business that you can start right now. And this is something that I've done for the past many years. I did this even before that was AI, okay? And now with the help of AI, everything has just been easier. And that's how I did over $20 million. And today I'm going to share with you how I am doing it today. So without any delay, let's jump right into my screen. So I'm going to show you a proof a little bit. So this is my ClickFunnels account. So if you don't know what ClickFunnels is, you can look it up. This is where we use funnels. This is where we have our websites. As you can see, we did 4,000 yesterday, 3,700, 2,700, 1,800, 3,200, $3,000. So we're making about $3,000 every day. Today, it's only $500 because it's 10 o'clock right now. By the end of the day, we're going to probably do around $3,000 to $4,000 as well. So this is how we do it. And this is how I make money every day as of right now. And I'm going to show you how I do it. And I'm going to actually show you some real examples. Okay. I actually have a video on my channel where I show you how to create product with AI. So this is my YouTube channel and AI writes for you. So this is where I show AI will write a book for you. And that's how I create my book. Okay. There's also a video on how AI writes the sales pitch for me as well, but you can go over that on different time. So what I'm going to talk about in this video is just a high level view, how it works. Okay. So I'm going to talk about how it starts and how it evolves and how it should be. So there's 3 layers to it. There's first of all, AI layer. That's how it starts. AI is good. But if you want to build a real business, you actually need a real person, okay? But you start with AI, you make a couple $100,000, and then you partner with a creator, okay? And then once you partner with the creator, you're gonna make a ton of money because they have followers and all those things, right? And after that, there comes a phase where you don't wanna be limited with just one creator. Then what you do is that you go partner with multiple creators and then you build a brand. And I'll tell you what building a brand means. But if you want to go through all this process, through AI creating a product to, making a few $1,000s, to making hundreds of $1,000s, and then to making millions of dollars, it'll take you years. This is a years of process, okay? But I'm going to distill down for you in this video in the next 10 minutes. And again, this is something that I've done and I can show you some of the things that I've done as well. Where do you start? Okay, that's the most important thing is where do you start? Well, you first have to start with an idea, right? What is an idea? What kind of product are you going to create? What is it that you can sell, right? And again, I also have a video on how to find ideas, but let me give you an example. So we have a funnel here called backyard beekeeping. So let me show you how it looks like. Let me go through the website. So this is what a website looks like. We're basically helping beekeepers. If you're wanting to have your own beekeeping hive, right? If you want to raise your own bees in your backyard, then this is the guide that shows you how to do that. And we have this website where we sell the guide. Okay. As you can see, Digital Edison. This is basically a guide written by AI. And this is how it looks like. Even the mock-up was designed by AI. Okay. And even this text that you see on the website was written by AI as well. This is how the website looks like. And it is only 99 cents. We sell it anywhere from 99 cents to $4 to $5 to $10. It depends on the price. But then we have other products. So we have different products that we're selling. So this one's for $17. And then when they buy, there is even more product that gets added to it. Again, like you could teach people how to do beekeeping, right? There are many things like how to groom your bonsai plants, right? How to do dog training, how to potty train your dog, right? There is Reiki healing things. So there is a whole bunch of things you can do, but this is just one of the things that I did. The other thing that I did was SaaS to Profit Playbook. As you can see, it has my name on it here. This book is written by AI. It has my name because I have some experience with SaaS. So yeah, I thought, hey, why not just make a book for that? Why not just have an AI product business for that as well? So I had AI make the book, I had AI write the copy, and we just started selling it and it made money. And at the moment, I'm not selling it because of a few things, which I can tell you later on, but this is a good book and this is what I did as well. So one of the easiest way to find an idea is to just go to Udemy and you're going to see a whole bunch of different niches. So if you go and explore, you're going to see different industries. And in every industry, you can sell something. For example, in music, right? You can sell a guitar course, you can sell a piano course, you can sell a keyboard instrument course, right? You can sell a bass guitar course. Like I know a person who made millions of dollars selling a piano course. And I know somebody who is making millions of dollars right now selling piano course. Okay. You can sell a violin course. You can sell a ukulele course. You can sell a drum course. So music production. People want to know how to use Ableton Live. People want to know how to use FL Studio, right? So there's a whole bunch of different things. In terms of marketing, people buy affiliate marketing course all the time. People want to learn how to run Facebook ads. People want to learn how to run Google ads. There's like a whole bunch of different things. Now, those are things that maybe people know. What about, let's go into health and fitness, right? Let's go into meditation. You see people selling Tai Chi program all the time. You can do Tai Chi program online as well. You can do mindfulness program. That's what Mind Valley did. If you don't know what Mind Valley is, this is what a Mind Valley is. And they sell meditation courses, mindfulness courses, right? That's what they do. And this is who they are. And they make millions and millions of dollars. Okay. They make millions of dollars. You can look it up how much money they do, but they make millions of dollars. And I know the founder, I don't know the founder personally, but I know the founder started just by selling courses, just by selling digital book, just by selling digital guide. And now he makes millions of dollars with this company called Mind Valley. And this is the peak. This is where you want to get to. This is where you want to be. Okay. So that's where you get the idea. So once you have an idea, what do you do next? Well, you have AI write the thing. So AI write the book. AI creates the sales page, right? So that's what we did. So this page, of course, was designed by a human, but a lot of the elements was created by AI. The book was created by AI. The copy was created by AI. All we did was we took those things and put it in a nice website like this. Okay, this is how it looks. And again, you can copy this. You can, again, use this as a model to make your own funnel. Okay, don't exactly copy everything that I do, but use it as a guide to do it. But like I said, I have a different video on how to create a sales page, how to write a book with AI, and you can look into that. But again, this video is just about the structure of how you would go about doing it. The plan basically is what I'm giving you in this video. So this is what it looks like. And this is the order page for a beekeeping course that we have, book, right? As you can see. So once you have a sales page, once you are selling the book, what happens is that you sell a book for $4, $5, whatever you're selling the book for. What happens is that you have upsells. Upsell is basically, hey, would you like to buy this? Would you like to buy that, right? You may have $97 upsell. You may have $67 upsell. You may have 3 or 4 different upsells, right? So they end up buying like $30 and $40 worth of product at the end of when they go through all the upsells. So, and not just that, but once they go through the upsells, what you can do is that you can have a $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, even $15,000 program in the backend. So if you have a beekeeping course, hey, we're going to help you buy the supplies. Hey, we're going to guide you what supplies to buy depending on what state you're on. And it is only going to cost you $1,000 so that you save a lot of time. So we can do that for you, right? If you have a health fitness program, hey, we're going to get together in this location and we're all going to practice this meditation thing, right? And that's going to be $5,000. And the hotel is included or something, right? And the food is included or something, right? So you could sell a higher tier package and people will buy it. So that's basically the phase one of AI creating the business. So this is what you would use with AI. And my guess and estimate is that if you do this properly, you should be able to make anywhere from 100,000 to 500K a year just with this alone, like not do anything and just make money with this. Okay, that's all you need to do. Now, the biggest expense is going to be paid ads. You're going to be running ads and that's where you're going to be spending money. For example, like I said, how are you going to get a purchase? Like how are you going to get people to buy? Well, you're going to get people to buy if you run Facebook ads, Google ads, and all those things, right? So you would spend money, but you may spend like $50,000 to $250,000 on ads, but you make back $100,000 to $500,000 or even more from the customers, right? So at the end, it does work out, but your biggest expenses is going to be paid ads. It's going to be getting the customer. So the next phase is partner with a creator. So now you have a brand that's making money. That's, again, you're using AI. So the problem with using AI is that not everybody trusts you, okay? Because some people know that, okay, this is like not a real thing. Like this person is using AI. Like people have doubt, like, hey, is this a real thing? Like, is this actually gonna help me, right? Because they don't see a real person. They only see AI stuff, right? Yes, the content may be good, but they don't see a real person. And that's when you move to phase 2 is when you partner with a creator. What you do is that you find a influencer in that niche. So if you're selling a beekeeping course or if you're selling a meditation course, find a YouTuber or find a TikToker or find an Instagram influencer with a ton of followers. And then what you do is that you partner up with them. And the way you partner up with them is that the funnel that you have, you're going to make that funnel for them. So the book that you have, the book is going to be for them. So SaaS to Profit Playbook by John, whatever, right? So by Michael, whatever. So it's going to be their book. Now, of course, they're going to check the materials and they may change some things, which is fine. You would want them to change and own the book. You would want them to say, hey, this is my book. By doing so, they become the face, okay? They become the face of the brand. So there's a company for us is SaaS to Profit Playbook, right? For us, the backyard beekeeping. Now the backyard beekeeping has a face, okay? That's the most important thing. It has a face. Now, if anybody wants to buy something from backyard beekeeping, they're going to look for this person. Oh, John is the guy who is running the backyard beekeeping. He's the one who's promoting it. So when they search for John on internet, they're going to find a ton of good stuff. They're going to find a ton of good content with a ton of views, right? And they're going to like what John is doing. And John is also going to be promoting the course, the book we have in his channel, and he's going to be making money with that as well. So it works both ways. And by doing so, your paid ads is going to work even better. By doing so, you will now be able to spend $500,000 or more per year and make back million or more per year with this partnership. That is the goal. That's what you will be able to get to. That will be the next step. And this can go up to 10 million per year. And to be honest, you can just end it here. Like you can just do phase 1 and then phase 2 and make millions of dollars per year and not have to worry about anything. Okay. But typically there is a problem. The problem is that you're working with somebody else, right? And you're using their face and they're like, oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. I have this problem. I have that problem, right? You kind of start to feel like you rely on them too much and they start to use their power over you, right? And that's when you want to move to phase 3. So let's talk about phase 3. So phase 3 is actually building a real brand. So phase 3 is where you take the company from being relied on one influencer to partnering up with multiple people. So basically you may have a book, like a different version of different book. So somebody may have backyard beekeeping, somebody may have different things, but you may have a different versions of different book. Like you can teach beekeeping in multiple ways. You can teach yoga in multiple different ways. And that's what Mindvalley has done. Like when you buy a Mindvalley subscription, there are tons of people teaching their own method. They have their own unique ways of doing things, right? And it's a meditation thing, but everyone does it differently. So that's what you're providing next is that, hey, this is a beekeeping method for this guy. This is a beekeeping way for this guy. This is a beekeeping process for winter. This is a beekeeping process for summer. That's what they're going to learn. They're going to get unique, different perspective. And you're basically going to have a different front end, like so that you don't rely on one person. You have multiple ways of getting customer and you have multiple partners. And the next thing you're going to do after that is build a brand, which is basically build a branded content. So that means you're going to have a podcast. So you're going to have a backyard beekeeping. So you're going to have a podcast for your company, for SaaS to profit, for your yoga course, for your fitness course, right? For, what else that we have? For your piano course, right? For your banking course, for your personal finance course, right? You can have a podcast for that. You can have a YouTube channel. You can hire creators. You can pay people to make content for your brand channel. You can have people making TikTok videos for you. You can have people making Instagram videos for you. And you can also have people writing SEO blogs for you. And what you want to do is you want to go broad. You don't want to now just rely on creators. You want to be able to generate your own traffic. You want to be able to put out podcasts and people will listen to it and then they'll buy. You want to have people post TikTok for your business and people will buy your products, okay? And at the same time, you're running paid ads. So this is what's going to allow, phase 3 is what is going to allow to being a real brand. And that's when you become Mindvalley. The other example is Home Advisor. Home Advisor is just a brand. Like it doesn't do anything. It doesn't, like they don't do anything. They just connect different people. They just connect homeowners to a contract. That's all they do, right? The other example would be Nerd Wallet, okay? So you can actually get financial lead from Nerd Wallet, but they don't do anything. They just post content. They just have SEO blogs and that's all it is, right? The other example is SoFi. They have Bankrate, right? Those are pretty good examples. The other example is Smart Asset and they also have SEO blog. They also have content and they basically gather people who are looking for financial information and they get those email information and they sell that to financial advisors. So that's basically what you're doing. You're basically becoming a hub. You're basically becoming a content machine. And with that content, you have a lot of people reaching out to your business and you can use that and you can sell that. You can sell a book, you can sell services, you can sell $20,000 services, right? You can do a lot of things. And that's what will get you to, you'll probably be spending more than $1 million per year at this point, and you'll probably be making more than 10 million per year at this point. If you do this right, that's what you're going to get to. And we're working on phase 2 right now for one of my brand. I did the phase 2, I did the phase 1, I did the phase 2. I sold one of my company. So you can look it up, but I sold one of my company for 7-figure exit on 2024, January the 1. And after that, I started building a next company, and that next company is right now on phase 2. And again, once we get to phase 3, once we optimize in phase 2, once we again are making millions per year, then we're going to go to phase 3, and we're very excited about that as well. And this is the, again, process that I used in the past. We used to just do with phase 2, and that was kind of hard. Influencers had a lot of power, but with AI, you don't even need to go to phase 2. You can start with phase 1 and make a few $100,000, and you already have a product and business that's making money. So it's easy to find influencers. Hey, we already have a product that makes $500,000 a year. We want to put you in, and we want to make you $100,000 per year easy. Like you don't have to do anything. Just let us use your name and brand and just sell this product. Okay. And that's easy as it works. So this is the process. This is the layout. If you have any question, let me know in the comment down below, and I will see you on the next video.